Well, let's start. Welcome, Nivin. Welcome to my videocast today about participatory video. Maybe you can shortly introduce yourself, name, and for which organization you're working.
My name is Nivin Almaksour. I'm from Syria, living in Berlin, in Germany, and I am working for Handicap International Germany.
Okay, so we were working together last year in 2020 on a participatory video intervention. Can you tell a little bit about Handicap International and a bit more about the project where the participatory video was used?
Handicap International is an NGO work around the world in like 60 different countries. They intervene in the case of natural catastrophes and as well as in the countries where there's war or conflicts to develop the life of people with disability. And in Germany, we have a project called Crossroads, and we are working along with people with disability or like refugees with disabilities to help them to integrate in the new society, to have common platform where they could speak up loud for their rights, for their rights and like inclusion, finding work, have the opportunity to stay and to use their capacities in the new society. I mean, yeah, like everywhere.
And now last year, what motivated you to apply participatory video in the projects you're talking about?
It was COVID-19 time, and we wanted to reach more people and to have inside look about or on people's life, how COVID affects their life. If that, what kind of I mean, disadvantages, let's say, from being at home with your family, and what kind of difficulties and challenges you face in your daily life as a refugee with disability. And that's why we thought like maybe these kind of videos, because the people who participate in these videos, they shoot themselves by their smartphones, and it was for us like even kind of challenging, but it worked out and was very nice as I saw it. And so it was like good opportunity for people to speak up, and which is one of the core idea of our project.
Yeah. And what motivated the interviewees, people living with disabilities, refugees with disabilities? What motivated them to be in this project?
The time itself, it was, yeah, COVID, as I said, and it was like attacking the whole globe. And we thought like so it's new situation for so many people, for all of us actually, and we wanted to know how it affects the life of people with disability, of refugees with disability. So I think the motivation was that, like, yeah, we are here, we are distant but united. We belong to each other, and we could help each other. by like, yeah, speaking, by figuring out what kind of challenges we face.
Yeah. So what were some insights that you and the refugees gained from the process?
New capacity, new competence, how, like, yeah, we have all smartphones, how to use them usefully. And yeah, for me, I thought like, yeah, it's like a very far away field from me as a person working in social work, but no, it was so clear and we could do it.
And what were some of the stories you remember? Some of the stories that really caught you?
The blind father with 4 kids alone at home needs so many support and protection because he was afraid of getting out and he was afraid of getting sick. And yeah, this story was for me like very touchy. And the Asian woman as well, because she was like totally alone and broken.
And why was it touching for you?
Maybe because I'm a mother. Yeah, so like it's not about only yourself, but also the people who need protect from your side.
Yeah. So if you look back at the whole process, what did go well? What did you like in this participatory video process?
Maybe that people were very independent and they could do it by themselves without complications, and they have learned a new method, how to use their smartphones to talk loud about your problems, challenge, success, about yourself, which is very fine because we are living now in a social media world. Everybody is just far away, but at the same time, it's very close.
And what were some of the challenges in coming to the film?
I think as how to teach people from far away virtually how to use their smartphone to, like, yeah, these kind of very technical details was a little bit difficult, but it has worked out and worth it.
Okay. Now, what was your feeling when the final film was ready and to be shared with the refugees? What was your feeling at that moment?
I was very proud, at the same time very emotional, because yeah, it's not easy to speak up about your personal individual experience and to trust people that they may help you or find a way to send you help or support. Yeah, for me it was very emotional because maybe I myself is a refugee living in new society, trying to integrate in this society and find my way. So yeah, it was very touchy.
So how was the video further used in the project? What came out in the discussions with the refugees? Maybe it was used at other occasions. What did it help in the dialogue and the discussions?
We published it on our social media platform and YouTube. And for us, it was a keyword for people to know about us and to meet our target group. So it was a very nice, good opportunity to introduce ourselves to the people who want to join us or to other people who know nothing about refugees with disability.
And how is the project now? In what stage is the project now? Is it finished or still ongoing?
Still ongoing, and we get the opportunity to continue for 2022. It's not official yet, but it's coming. And we have now 20 self-advocate refugees with disability in our group. We are working hard to achieve the goals, and I think we are on the right way.
Yeah, and the three characters that were in the participatory video, how did this project help them to become better self-advocators?
We are now on the stage of capacity building, so we are learning more than giving, but yeah, still they are very self-independent. They are very helpful because they know more than, let's say, other refugees about the cases, about the rights, about the state issues, and they could help other people in this kind of procedures and process.
So now 1 year after the project, if you look back, what did you learn from participatory video, and in what way has it helped the project?
One of our aim is to raise campaign for to support people or refugees with disability, and I think using participatory videos is one of the method that help in this kind of campaign. So now we can teach other self-advocates how to shoot themselves a small or short video clip and send us, and then we compile them together to make a whole story if we are going through a campaign or some events. Yeah.
So for organizations watching this videocast who have never done participatory video, what would you like to tell them?
I would recommend this method because it's very helpful. As I say already, we are all using social media somehow. We all look for what is very fast, what is very accurate, and what is very visual, because we don't have time to read anymore. So videos and participatory videos is very sufficient in this case, because they are, first of all, from the people themselves. They tell their stories, and from the second hand, you can have a wide look about the small details that you may never think about them. And they are accurate because they are true stories, and they are very fast, so you don't have time to lose.
Okay, is there more you would like to share about the project, about the lessons?
More to share. I would first like to thank you, Simon, to give me this opportunity to speak about the experience. And second of all, like, I would like to say, for all people who have stories want to tell, don't hesitate, tell your story, because you may be the start point for changing.
Okay, well, thank you very much, and thanks a lot for sharing your story.
Not at all. Thank you so much, Simon. Have a nice day.